Alright, here's a video to show you how to properly hook up the track wrestling clock to the laptops that we have provided. There's two different ways to do it. One is using Wi-Fi, and one is using a hardwired Ethernet cable. Most people are going to choose to run through a wireless network. That is probably my recommendation unless you have the cabling ability and the port ability to plug all your computers in through landline. So the first way I'll show you is using Wi-Fi. Please note that there is only one Ethernet port available on the bottom side of the track wrestling clock. One end of the Ethernet cable should be plugged in there, and the other end should be plugged in to the back of the laptop in the Ethernet port. Please also note in this picture on the right that the Ethernet bar is slid to the left, which allows Wi-Fi to be turned on. If you turn it to the right, it will disable the Wi-Fi network. I'm next going to show you on the computer how to go through the settings to make sure that your track clock will be connected. I do have remote access availability on these computers, so it is a possibility if I am not coaching currently at a high school tournament, you can call me and there's a possibility I can get on your computer from a remote destination. So once you've opened up the computer and plugged in the track clock and turned it on, you're going to take your mouse to the wireless icon and you're going to right click, go to Open Network and Sharing Center. Once you are there, you will go to Change Adapter Settings and click. Then you will right click on Local Area Connection to open up this dialog, which takes you to Properties. Now, please note that there's several options here. You're going to want to go to Internet Protocol version number 4, click, and go to Properties. At this point, you're telling the computer when it's using the Ethernet cord that you want to give it a manual IP and subnet mask. It's going to be 10, 26, 13, 105, and your subnet mask will be 255.255.255.0. You'll leave the default gateway alone and go down here and click OK. Close and close. Now, what you've told your computer is to set up a manual network between the clock and the computer using the Ethernet cable that is plugged in. Now you'll go to Controller, and this is the easiest way to test to make sure that you have properly set up the connection between your computer and controller. You're going to open the you're going to open the controller by double-clicking. And then just for checking it, this is not how you're going to run your tournament, but just to check it, please go to Standalone Controller. It's going to ask you if it's connected to a physical clock. Say yes. Leave it where it's at and hit Continue and save. Now, you can hit the start time, and if the clock is running, it is connected. And that is a way to reassure yourself that your computer and your clock are connected through a proper connection.